Stop. Before you take your morning vitamins today, I need to tell you something that could save your life.
4 vitamins. Millions of people over 60 take them every single day. And they have no idea they're slowly poisoning themselves.
I'm Madison, cardiologist, 30 years in practice.
Sato Makoto, preventive medicine specialist from Japan. And we're about to tell you which 4 vitamins you need to throw away today.
Not talk to your doctor about. Not maybe consider reducing. Throw them away.
But we're also giving you the safe alternatives. What to take instead, what to eat, how to actually protect your health after 60.
Here's the deal. Your body at 65 is not your body at 35. Your liver processes fat-soluble vitamins 75% slower. Your kidneys filter 40% less efficiently.
Which means vitamins that were perfectly safe when you were younger. They accumulate, they build up, and after months or years, they cause serious problems.
Bleeding, liver damage, nerve damage, even heart attacks. And nobody connects the dots because it's just a vitamin.
You know what frustrates me most? People come to you with symptoms, fatigue, tingling hands, bruising, and they've been taking the same multivitamin for 20 years.
20 years? Same bottle, same dose, but their body has completely changed.
In Japan, we adjust everything as we age. Food portions, exercise intensity, even sleep schedules. But Americans? Same vitamins from age 30 to 80.
So here's what's happening in the next 25 minutes. We're giving you 4 vitamins to avoid, and we're not being vague about it.
Vitamin E. We'll tell you the exact dose that becomes dangerous and why it interacts with common medications.
Vitamin A, the hidden toxicity that damages your liver, and how to check your multivitamin label right now to see if you're at risk.
Vitamin B6, the energy vitamin that's causing permanent nerve damage in thousands of seniors who have no idea.
And the 4th one? This is the one that's going to shock people.
Calcium. The vitamin everyone thinks prevents osteoporosis.
But after 60, calcium supplements can increase your heart attack risk by 22%. We'll explain why and what to do instead.
By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly which bottles to check, which numbers to look for, and how to get the nutrients you actually need safely.
No fluff, no maybe, no fear-mongering. Just evidence-based medicine from 2 doctors who've seen what happens when people get this wrong.
Your body has carried you this far. Let's make sure your vitamins aren't the thing that stops it.
Okay, vitamin number 1. The one I see causing the most emergency room visits in people over 60. And I need to tell you about James.
James?
68 years old, retired high school teacher. Came into my office looking pale, bruises all over his arms from just minor bumps.
Blood thinning.
Exactly. But here's the thing. He was doing everything right, or so he thought. Eating healthy, walking every day, taking his multivitamin, extra vitamin E for his heart.
Vitamin E for the heart. I hear this all the time.
His wife had read somewhere that vitamin E prevents heart attacks. So she bought him 400 IU capsules. He was also on baby aspirin, which his cardiologist prescribed.
Oh no. Stacking 2 blood thinners.
He had no idea. When I checked his INR, his blood clotting measure, it was dangerously high. 4.2. Normal is around 1.0.
That's a medical emergency waiting to happen.
I told him, James, if you fall and hit your head, you could bleed into your brain. If you cut yourself shaving, it might not stop. 1 more week of this, and we could be looking at internal bleeding.
What did you do?
Stopped the vitamin E immediately. Stopped fish oil too, which he forgot to mention. Monitored him closely for 2 weeks.
And he recovered?
He did. But he was angry. Not at me, at himself. He said, Eric, I thought I was protecting my heart. How did a vitamin almost kill me?
That's the question everyone should be asking.
So let me explain what happened. Vitamin E is a natural anticoagulant. That means it thins your blood. In food, almonds, spinach, sunflower seeds, you're getting maybe 15 milligrams. totally safe.
But supplements? Supplements give you 400, 800, even 1000 IU. That's 60 times more than food. And when you're already on aspirin or warfarin or Plavix, you're stacking 2 blood thinners.
In Japan, we see much less of this because we don't have the same supplement culture. We get vitamin E from food, sesame seeds, green tea, fish.
And that's the key difference. Food-based vitamin E comes with other nutrients that balance it out. Isolated supplements? No such protection.
What about the research? Because for years, vitamin E was promoted as heart protective.
That's the frustrating part. Early studies in the 1990s looked promising. But then in 2005, Johns Hopkins did a meta-analysis, 19 major trials, over 135,000 people.
And what did they find?
High-dose vitamin E, anything over 400 IU daily, increased all-cause mortality. Meaning people died more, not less.
Died more from a vitamin that was supposed to protect them. That's sobering.
And this was published in Annals of Internal Medicine. Not a fringe journal, one of the most respected in the world.
So if you're over 60, here's the action step. Go to your medicine cabinet right now. Check every bottle.
If you see vitamin E listed as more than 30 IU, and you're on any blood thinner, aspirin, warfarin, Plavix, Eliquis, stop taking it today.
Not tomorrow. Today.
And call your doctor to let them know. They'll want to check your INR levels if you've been taking it for a while.
Even if you're not on blood thinners, anything over 400 IU is unnecessary and potentially harmful.
Your body can't use that much. The excess just circulates in your bloodstream, looking for somewhere to go.
And where it goes is usually somewhere you don't want it. Liver, kidneys, blood vessels.
Vitamin E. Off the list, unless your doctor specifically prescribed it for a diagnosed deficiency, which is extremely rare.
Get it from food. Almonds, spinach, avocado, sunflower seeds. Your body will take what it needs and ignore the rest.
All right, ready for vitamin number 2? Because this one might surprise you even more.
The one that's marketed for vision and healthy skin?
Vitamin A. And this is where I've seen actual liver toxicity in seniors. Let me tell you about Margaret.
Another patient story?
72 years old, retired librarian. She came in complaining of fatigue, nausea, occasional dizziness. Nothing dramatic, just feeling off.
Non-specific symptoms. Those are always the hardest to diagnose.
Exactly. I ran a full panel. Her liver enzymes were elevated. AST, ALT, both high. I asked about alcohol. She said, I have 1 glass of wine at Christmas.
So not alcohol-related.
I asked about medications. She listed her blood pressure pill, her cholesterol med, and then, oh, and my vitamins. I take a multivitamin and extra vitamin A for my eyes.
Extra vitamin A on top of a multivitamin?
I asked to see the bottles. Her multivitamin had 5,000 IU of vitamin A as retinol. Her eye supplement had another 10,000 IU. That's 15,000 IU daily.
That's 5 times the safe upper limit for seniors.
She had no idea. The eye supplement label said, supports vision health, natural ingredients. She thought more is better.
How long had she been taking this?
6 months. And that's all it took for her liver to start showing damage.
Did she recover?
Yes, but it took 4 months of monitoring. We stopped all vitamin A supplements. Her liver enzymes slowly came down. But I told her, Margaret, if we hadn't caught this, you could have had permanent liver scarring.
This is what concerns me. People don't realize vitamin A is fat-soluble. It stores in your liver. Too much becomes toxic.
And after 60, your liver's ability to process and clear fat-soluble vitamins drops significantly.
In traditional Japanese diet, we get vitamin A from sweet potatoes, carrots, seaweed, all beta-carotene.
That's the key difference. Beta-carotene from food is safe because your body converts only what it needs. It's self-regulating.
But synthetic retinol in supplements has no self-regulation. It just accumulates.
Check your multivitamin label right now. If it has more than 3,000 IU of vitamin A as retinol, not beta-carotene,
It's too much.
And definitely don't double up with a separate vitamin A supplement on top of a multivitamin.
The safe approach? Get vitamin A from food. Carrots, sweet potatoes, dark leafy greens, cantaloupe. Your body will convert the beta-carotene as needed.
Your liver will thank you.
All right, we're halfway through. 2 vitamins down, 2 to go. And the next one. This is personal for me, because I used to recommend it.
You used to recommend it?
Vitamin B6. 10 years ago, if a patient complained of low energy, I'd suggest a B complex. Good for metabolism, I'd say. Helps convert food to energy.
B vitamins are water-soluble. I always thought they were safe because you just pee out the excess.
Most B vitamins are safe. B12, folate, thiamine, no problem. But B6 is the exception. High doses cause nerve damage.
Permanent nerve damage from a water-soluble vitamin?
It's called peripheral neuropathy. Tingling, numbness in hands and feet, loss of coordination. And sometimes it's irreversible.
How does this happen?
Let me tell you about David. 70 years old, retired engineer. Came to me complaining of tingling in his fingertips. He thought maybe it was carpal tunnel from years of computer work.
But it wasn't carpal tunnel.
I did nerve conduction studies. Peripheral neuropathy. I asked about diabetes. No. Alcohol. No. Medications. Just the usual. And then I asked about supplements.
He was taking B6?
A B complex for energy. The label said 100 milligrams of B6 per capsule. He'd been taking it for a year.
How much B6 do seniors actually need?
1.5 to 1.7 milligrams daily. That's it. David was taking 100 milligrams. That's 60 times more than he needed.
60 times. And anything over 10 milligrams long-term is risky.
We stopped the supplement immediately. I told him, David, the nerve damage might be permanent. Let's hope we caught it early enough.
Did he recover?
Partially. 6 months later, the tingling improved. But he never got full sensation back. He told me, Eric, I used to play guitar. Now I can't feel the strings properly.
That's heartbreaking.
It is. And it was preventable. That's why I'm so adamant about this now.
In Japan, fish, eggs, whole grains provide enough B6 naturally. We don't need megadoses.
Unless you have diagnosed pernicious anemia or a specific B6 deficiency, which is rare, you don't need B6 supplements.
And check your multivitamin. If it has more than 10 milligrams of B6, that's too much.
Especially avoid those high-potency B complexes marketed for energy. They're usually loaded with 50, 100, even 200 milligrams of B6.
Your nerves can't handle that.
All right, we've covered 3. Vitamin E, blood thinning risk. Vitamin A, liver toxicity. Vitamin B6, nerve damage. Now for the 4th one.
The one that's going to shock people the most.
Calcium supplements. And I know what you're thinking. Wait, calcium is supposed to prevent osteoporosis. My doctor told me to take it.
We've been told for decades that calcium builds strong bones.
And it does. From food. But calcium supplements, especially in high doses, can increase heart attack risk in seniors.
How is that possible?
Let me tell you about Linda. 67 years old, postmenopausal, taking 1,200 milligrams of calcium daily for bone health. Her doctor had recommended it after a bone density scan showed early osteopenia.
Standard advice for women over 60.
She was doing everything right. Diet, exercise, calcium supplement every morning. Then one day, chest pain. Sharp, radiating to her left arm. She called 911.
Heart attack?
Minor heart attack. We did an angiogram. Her coronary arteries showed calcification. Not cholesterol plaques. Calcium deposits.
Calcium from the supplements?
Very likely. Here's what happens. Calcium from supplements doesn't go straight to bones. It circulates in your bloodstream first. In people over 60, especially postmenopausal women, it can deposit in arteries.
Arterial calcification. That's what causes stiffness and increases blood pressure.
Exactly. A 2016 study in Journal of American Heart Association followed over 2,700 adults for 10 years. Those taking calcium supplements had 22% higher risk of heart attack.
22%. But calcium from food doesn't do this?
No increased risk from dietary calcium. Because food calcium, from dairy, leafy greens, sardines, is absorbed slowly over hours with other nutrients.
Like vitamin K2, which directs calcium to bones instead of arteries.
Exactly. In Japan, you eat natto, fermented soybeans, which is extremely high in K2. That's why Japanese seniors have strong bones despite less dairy.
Natto is traditional breakfast food, but most Americans don't eat fermented foods.
Right. So if you're taking calcium supplements, you absolutely need K2 with it. And vitamin D3. They work as a team.
D3 helps absorb calcium. K2 directs it to bones. Magnesium activates both.
But here's my recommendation. Get calcium from food first. Dairy, leafy greens, sardines with bones, fortified plant milks.
And if you absolutely need a supplement?
Take it with K2, MK7 form, 100 to 200 micrograms, and D3, at least 2000 IU. Never more than 500 milligrams of calcium at once.
Why 500?
Your body can't absorb more than that in one dose. The excess floats in your bloodstream looking for somewhere to deposit. Usually your arteries.
And women over 60 should get bone density scans before starting calcium supplements. You might not even need them.
Linda, my patient, we stopped her calcium supplement. Added K2. Focused on food sources. Her follow-up angiogram 6 months later showed no new calcification.
So it's reversible if caught early?
We can stop it from getting worse. Reversing existing calcification is harder, but prevention is key.
All right, let's bring this all together. 4 vitamins we've covered today.
Vitamin E, blood thinner risk, especially with medications. Stay under 30 IU or skip it entirely. Get it from almonds, spinach, sunflower seeds.
Vitamin A, liver toxicity from supplements. Get it from food instead. Carrots, sweet potatoes, leafy greens. Stay under 3000 IU of retinol in supplements.
Vitamin B6, nerve damage at high doses. Stay under 10 milligrams. Check your B-complex labels. Get it from fish, eggs, whole grains naturally.
Calcium supplements, arterial calcification risk. Need K2 and D3 if you take it. Maximum 500 milligrams per dose. Better yet, get it from food.
Here's what I want you to do this week. Go to your medicine cabinet right now. Pull out every bottle of vitamins and supplements.
Check the labels. Look for these 4 vitamins. Check the doses.
Then bring them to your doctor or pharmacist. Have them check for interactions, duplications, and whether you actually need each one.
Because the goal isn't 0 supplements. The goal is smart supplementation.
Right supplement, right dose, right person. Your body has carried you this far. Let's make sure we're giving it exactly what it needs.
Nothing more, nothing less. And remember, most of what you need is already in real food.
In Japan, you have a saying, medicine and food share the same source.
We do. And Western medicine is finally catching up to that wisdom.
Food first, supplements to fill specific gaps. Not handfuls of pills hoping something works.
Targeted, tested, intentional supplementation.
We want to hear from you. Are you taking any of these 4 vitamins? Drop a comment below.
Tell us which ones, and whether you'll make any changes after watching this.
And if this information helped you, please share it with someone over 60 who's taking multiple supplements. This could literally save their life.
Knowledge is the best supplement of all. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be well.
Stay healthy, stay curious, and trust your body.